epic 10 list.
Star Wars is an irresistible franchise in the world of movies, video games, and entertainment altogether. Here are 10 amazing facts about Star Wars.
Number 10, use of weird names and their origins. George Lucas went out of his way to borrow names for the characters of these movies. For example, he took the Dutch word for father and gave it to Darth Vader. He also employed a Sanskrit word meaning warrior for Yoda, who was almost played by a monkey. George Lucas's son was responsible for naming Jar Jar.
Number 9, fixing Solo. Han Solo was originally intended as a monster with green skin that had no nose and breathed through a set of gills. He was remodeled by Lucas, and Jack Nicholson, Billy D. Williams, and Christopher Walken were auditioned for the role before it finally went to Harrison Ford.
Number 8, the ideal Wookiee. Peter Mayhew was an orderly at a Yorkshire hospital before he was cast as Chewbacca. Lucas picked him after an audition of just 10 seconds, purely for his height of 7'3".
Number 7, Spielberg almost directed Return of the Jedi. Steven Spielberg was the first choice for directing Return of the Jedi, but when Lucas left the Directors Guild, he dropped the idea.
Number 6, Darth Vader cannot attend official events. David Prowse plays Darth Vader, and the voice provided in episodes 4 through 6 by James Earl Jones. Lucas finds Prowse annoying, and he never invites him to any official conventions.
Number 5, the Force. When The New Hope was being written, the concept of the Force was thought of as a galactic type of Holy Grail, and it was going to be called the Kyber Crystal.
Number 4, Star Wars and 2001. A Space Odyssey share almost the same production crew. Lucas is an admirer of Stanley Kubrick, and he hired mostly the same people who worked on the latter's film, and his crew was known as the Class of 2001.
Number 3, Sanskrit manuscript for music. John Williams turned his attention to the 13th century manuscript in Sanskrit language and used it for chanting in his composition, Duel of the Fates.
Number 2, sound effects. These were created by the innovative thinking of Ben Burt. He turned to various sources to generate extraordinary effects. For example, Chewbacca's growls were a mixed tape version of bears. R2-D2's signature sounds were actually baby sounds, and the lightsaber sounds were a combination of movie projectors along with the feedback of a stripped cable.
Number 1, visual effects. George Lucas relied on endless digital effects, and altogether the 7 episodes filmed so far include over 2,550 visual effects shots.
Are there any Star Wars facts that we failed to include in this list? Let us know about them in the comments below.
Please do be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching.